So it's day 3 now, and the topic is sexuality. A little bit more interesting topic, and I have a little bit more time to talk about it today. Not much, but a bit more. Two questions I get, top two questions are if I'm single or if I'm gay. And to answer, I'm not gay, and I'm single. But yeah. Anyway, when it comes to sexuality, I believe it's fluid for many people. I don't really believe that there's 100% anything really. You can agree to disagree or whatever, but there's to limit yourself to one gender just seems off to me. I go more for a person who they are and not what they're carrying in their pants or what they're not carrying in their pants, more or less. If you're not interesting to me as a person, you're not going to be interesting to me sexually, so who you are is definitely more important than what your gender is to me. Anyway, I haven't always been as comfortable with my sexuality as I am with it now. A lot of it has changed, and I've grown into it more as I've transitioned. I do not believe in the myth that testosterone makes you gay. Um, I just feel that in most cases it's just people becoming more comfortable with who they are and able to express their sexuality more. And for me, that was the case. It took me uh, a while on T to, like, once I became more comfortable with me, I was able to explore my sexuality more and realize that it was more fluid. So my sexuality timeline sort of broken down into terms, I guess, since it's now more fluid but always hasn't been as fluid, I guess. Started off straight, I guess, because everybody is quote-unquote straight to begin with, because but was always a tomboy and always hung out with boys more or whatever. Had some boyfriends, and then the junior high stage hit, and it was becoming more apparent that um, something wasn't right to me, and I was becoming attracted to girls and less attracted to boys and more envious of their bodies and wanting to be one. And then I met my first girlfriend, who's now my ex-boyfriend because she is now trans, so he, and was introduced into the gay world, and came out as bi, and then lesbian, but never really identified as lesbian, but it was the only label that fit because I was a girl who liked girls. And for the entire time something still just didn't feel right. And then I met a trans guy, and he started his transition, and I got to see what was happening, and I learned that it was possible, and everything started to make sense. So then I went back to straight, and then because I wanted to be a boy and dating girls, straight, and then transitioned and became more comfortable with who I was, and then the attraction to men was there still the entire time, but it was coming back, and I felt more comfortable to pursue it. So then dubbed the bi term again, and then finally now I'm just me, where I'm Caden, and it's whoever, because I've dated men, I've dated women, I've dated FTMs, and I haven't dated any MTFs, but I'm not saying I wouldn't, but if the opportunity or option just hasn't arisen for me. So yeah, this is my take on sexuality. Hope you enjoyed. Tomorrow is day 4, and the topic is handling awkward situations. So that'll be interesting after this awkward video. See you tomorrow.